Hello there everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be discussing something that has come up very recently, and that is the retheme or rebrand of the Russian area of Europa Park. And we were there just 1 month ago. If you haven't seen those vlogs, go and check those out. We did actually go on this ride several times, and we sort of discussed the future of the ride whilst being there. Yeah, so if you haven't seen those vlogs already, we have 2 separate days in Europa Park, so go and check those out and leave a like if you enjoyed those videos. But we're going to dive more into the specific rebrand or retheming of this area. Europa Park has in fact announced very recently in the last few weeks that there will be a rebrand officially set for 2028 of the Russian themed area of Europa Park. So the ride Euro-Mir, which is based in the Russian themed area of the park, is set to change. We don't know if the park will get rid of this ride, create a whole new roller coaster, or if they're just going to change some aspects of it. We're not too sure. We do know that this is going to have a space theme, which is the theme of the park, this area of the park really already. But we don't know how much they're going to expand on that theme and how much they're going to change. So we have just very minimal information on this, but we thought we'll create a video to keep you updated. So let's dive in to what we already know. So the news that we have so far from Europa Park is that they plan to build a new space-themed area centered all around space travel, and the target opening for this new area is set to be 2028. They are reportedly in talks with the European Space Agency ESA to possibly partner on this project. It's likely to get a new name. Roland Mack, the park manager, has indicated that Euro-Mir will probably be renamed. The new version of the roller coaster is intended to be more family friendly rather than a high thrill ride. According to Theme Park News, the overhaul might include new vehicles, updated effects, audio and visual, and a more immersive queue and stronger storytelling. There is also a mention of a 360-degree approach for the rebuild, though exactly what is meant by that we are not yet sure. Some sources even suggest that Euro-Mir might be replaced or largely replaced by an entirely new roller coaster. Euro-Mir is currently located in the themed area of Russia, one of the countries of Europa Park. This part of the park is said to be downsized, however the historic part of the Russian themed area, like the traditional architecture, will be preserved. So the space area isn't a full replacement of Russia, it's more like a partial retheming or expansion with a redistribution of the land. Now, there is no doubt that this is a huge strategic move for Europa Park, investing in a brand new themed land. They are very ambitious, and it's not just a minor retheme. By making Euro-Mir more family orientated, the park is potentially widening its audience for this coaster. The 360 degrees concept suggests also that Europa Park isn't just doing a ride upgrade, but thinking about cross-touchpoint storytelling, like the ride queue branding, perhaps even digital or media experiences. So the questions we have yet to ask and the unknowns of the project are that the new name for the Euro-Mir has not yet been confirmed, so we will be updating you as soon as we know any more information on that, and exactly what other rides will be part of the space area is also not fully detailed. How much of the current track or the structure of Euro-Mir that will be reused or rebuilt is also unclear. And the timeline set for now, 2028, is what is planned, but however, construction and theming details could definitely, obviously change. Now, if you have watched our Europa Park videos when we went to the park for 2 days just a month ago, that we do really like Euro-Mir as a concept, and we do enjoy the ride. However, it is very uncomfortable, and we would not really be that sad to see it go. That's just because the ride is so incredibly uncomfortable, especially that last break when you come into the station. That last break really does hit you hard. So it is a ride that needs updating. Its time has come, really. So we are excited to see a new change to the area. However, there is definitely no doubt that the skyline for Europa Park will change if this ride is completely demolished. Those famous mirrored buildings will disappear. Well, we're not too sure if they will or not, but if they do, then the skyline will definitely change and will be sorely missed. So everyone, as I said at the beginning of the video, we don't have a lot of information as of yet. The news did only reach us like a week ago maybe. So yeah, Europa Park has not announced a lot. We only know that the set date for this change to be finished is 2028, but that can definitely obviously change depending on how expansive the project actually is. They will have to block off a whole entire part of literally the main, one of the main areas of the park. So it's going to be a challenge for the park, but as parks do, they need to change. They need to go with the time. They need to change things to keep people interested and updated. So yeah, we had a little look into the project, and I hope that you have some more information if you didn't have already, and if you are interested in the project, be set to follow along, as we will keep you updated. Thank you once again for watching, everyone, and see you very soon in the next video. Take care and goodbye for now.